Welcome back to Just Railroading. Alright everybody, so today we're just going to be taking a quick look at some of the stuff I got at that at a train store that I went to. I went in there yesterday and they had everything post-war and older 50% off of their price. So I got these two for $75, I got that for $5, all these whistling tenders, I got all them for $10 a piece. Box cars, $5 a piece. Any of their cars were $5 a piece. This was $7.50 because it was $15. Locomotives were $25 each. So I got a good bit of stuff, but be looking to see all this stuff in future videos. And I got two other things. I got something you guys will probably really enjoy, but you won't get to see that until January because it's going to be a Christmas present for me. So I don't have it yet either, but so stick around to see what that is. And I also got another locomotive, a 2055, but I got it for parts. I needed the motor for another project, and of course I needed a few pieces for the one I've already got, so it'll be donating to it, and I think I might have enough left over to fix it back. We'll just have to see. It'll be kind of a Frankenstein engine, which there's nothing wrong with that. But all these tenders are whistling tenders. This one's really nice. $10, you can't beat that. It is busted in the front. See, the step plates broke off, but I mean, you ain't going to see that. Has both the steps on the back. Of course, I got a couple of these. I got the best ones. This one's got a little bit of something on the side of it, but it scratches off, so hopefully I can get it off. This one's got the deluxe trim hand railing, and of course I got a couple of these, the more basic ones. And then this is I've been wanting one of these. I've got a couple of black ones. I wanted one of the brown ones. And then I got this for parts. But after looking at the one that I've got just like it, I think I'm going to part the other one out and keep this one, because it's in such good shape. But we'll see. And then this tender here, I didn't necessarily get it to be getting it. The guy said it went with that 1666 gunmetal gray one, which is right there, which it didn't, but I got it anyway because I have an idea for it in the future. And then all these are New York Central with a little guy inside of them. Except this one's, he's missing. He quit, but still not bad looking car. They're all in pretty good shape. These need cleaning really bad. This one just needs to be slightly cleaned and polished. And then I got these Erie diesel locomotives, a dummy and a powered AA set. And I just realized, but someone has re-decaled it. So that decal right there, and the front decal, but they're still in pretty good shape. Shells are nice, they're not busted. This one does have the horn, so I'll be excited to see what that'll do. And then the dummy is a little worse. paint's dull. But I think I can polish that out, make it match. And I got this Pennsylvania caboose just because I kind of wanted one that was in good shape. The one I've got, the paint's pretty rough on it, but it is metal. And this is a 1664, just like the one I fixed, but it's original. It's not all messed up, the wheels ain't busted. And this is a 224E locomotive. I do have a 224 right here, so I decided to get the E variant. That just means it's a pre-war locomotive. It is missing the front pilot though. See, it's been broke and bent. But I'm thinking maybe one off of a post-war, like a 2037 or 2016 will fit it. I've got a couple of those. But that'll do it for this quick little video. Just trying to keep some content out to you guys, because as you can see, I'm working on the table. Right now I can't really run anything, so it's kind of been slow going. Got the foam, I've got to cut it, put it down, glue it down, and then we can start painting the foam green and put the track back. And then I can start doing the upper level. So I'm going to get back on that and put this stuff up. Alright guys, I also forgot to show this. This is a ZW that I picked up for $50. Still in the original box. Apparently it belonged to Nancy. But it's in pretty good shape. It does work. All four controllers work. Green light comes on. Red light comes on when it shorts. I am thinking about upgrading this one with a modern circuit breaker. And maybe rebuild it if it needs it. I don't know if it'll need it though. It's pretty nice. Cord's still in good shape. Someone's changed the plug, but other than that, it's in really good shape. It's not busted. It's not scratched. The plate's still nice and shiny and clean. I think that was a pretty good deal on that one. $50. You can't beat that. Figured I'd show some quick progress on the table so far. I got all that green felt removed, and I took these back off and got the green felt off that way. And then I went on ahead and done away with the horses that were underneath of it. So here's what that kind of looks like. Opened it up. I am going to put a shelf under here. That's what these 2x4s are for. I'm going to put a 2 foot that way and 2 foot this way shelf under there, so I can put all my junk. That shelf was just a temporary shelf I brought over here just to put my things on that were under the table. But it really opened up a lot of foot room, and it's going to be easier to clean under here too, which was one of the big problems. It was hard to sweep up under there. So now I can sweep it up, vacuum it up, no problems. It looks like a completely different table. I also swapped out the main braces, the spine, I guess would be the name for it. My grandpa built all this. He did a good job, He did it with no money. But now that I'm working, I went on ahead and rebuilt it. But you look under there, you can still see the old 2x4s. There's one right there and one right there. That's pretty much it though. That's the only original pieces other than the plywood. So it looks like a completely different table. It's really changed. And you don't trip over the corner like before. That horse stuck out right about flush with the edge of this table. So you come around it, your legs are under there. Boom! Every time. So I can walk around all my stuff. I ain't got to worry about tripping over the horses. So that's really, really nice. I am going to put a shelf under here on this end. Put a shelf right here. And I'm going to put a little short shelf right here, kind of like these, so I can put some more locomotives and tenders. And I'm gonna put another one down on that end too. It'll tie into that shelf. And I am going to rebuild my controller platform. I'm going to shorten this side up to match that one, make it a little bit longer, so I can put more transformers, mainly this thing, because it takes up a lot of room. And then my two Z81s or Z80s, whatever they're called, the newer ones that I've got, and then maybe a smaller accessory transformer if I need it. That transformer there is going to be controlling the upper loop and the overhead loop when I get it built. That's my American Flyer S-gauge track. I'm wanting to take all that back down and redo it, make it nicer, make the track nicer. It's not really level. It kind of does this, and it makes the cars come unhooked, so you can't really run it without keeping an eye on it, and that's no fun. So I'm going to redo that once I get probably the bench work put back on this, and at least have the track put back on the table with that new foam board. I don't know. Still thinking about this stuff. But I do have a question though. Does anybody know what the curve radius is on American Flyer track? Because I really do want to know. I'm thinking about ripping that back down and not even putting American Flyer track up there, putting O-gauge track, because I've got another 4x8 table that I used to have HO on. I'm thinking about building me a S-gauge layout on it, and then just putting my HO stuff up, put it under here in boxes for the future. But I don't know yet, still thinking. But if anybody knows what radius that is in Lionel O-gauge, I would be very interested to know. And I could probably figure it out pretty easy if I just took it down. But I think we're going to call it a video here. I've run out of screws on this bottom part, so the next time you guys see that, it'll have the shelf, and it'll be done. And I think it's coming along pretty good. I'll be glad when I get that green foam on. It really will be done. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.